Hey, I'm Rob, and this marks the third video in my devlog series about my first game LightQb, which you should totally wishlist on Steam right now. This video might be more technical than the rest because I want to explain a few concepts and game design topics as well as how playtesting improved my game. First, I want to touch a little about how the portals in my game work, as I didn't explain that very well in the previous video. I have a camera attached to a black portal, and I subtract the difference from the player position and rotation and use the difference to calculate the camera angle and position. Then I take a screenshot of said camera, crop it to the portal using a shader and apply it. I'm only applying the emission map if the portal is in the view of the player, otherwise portals are not rendered to improve performance on larger scenes. I remade the UI a third time, added a timer in the top right of your screen, which showcases how many cubes you have, and added sounds and music to the game. I wanted the music to be fast-paced, action-packed music like the music from Doom or Quake or Ultra Kill. I bought a song pack from Humble Bundle made by Ovani Sound, and I am happy with it, as I have used those packs for most of the game, and I was genuinely happy with the quality of their music. The sound effects for my game are mostly no copyright sounds that I have edited in a DAW with various EQs, compressors and other effects to get them sound like I want them to. After this I spent about a month or more just on optimizing my game, because I wanted it to work well on big maps for most low-end devices. I'll probably go into greater detail about optimization in a future video. After this, my game became playable, so I gave it to some of my friends for testing. Let's just say it wasn't great. The game difficulty was way too high. The game was confusing, and they didn't realize you could press shift to sprint in my game. With this new knowledge I started modifying my game. I removed the sprint and changed the maps a little. I then moved on and started working on new features and maps to add into my game. While I was backtesting on different frame rates, I found out that my player is moving much slower on lower FPS, even though I was multiplying speed with time between frames, also known as delta time. After a lot of bug fixing, I ended up changing the movement to what you see on the screen right now. It's not like this also has issues and I would have to remake it again in the future, right? I created a save file system and settings for my game, and started working on the first boss fight map. I got the Rubik's Cube idea from a Rubik's Cube that was sitting on my desk at the time. I thought it's cube enough, so I just threw it into the game. Modeling the cube was easy, animating it wasn't difficult, but importing Blender animations into Unity ended up being more trouble than it's worth. I had a lot of animation and rig issues, but eventually I figured it out and I went to sleep. The boss works now, it has 4 phases and 3 main attacks, as well as 1 taunt at the beginning and an ultimate for the ending. Since we're getting to the end of the video, here's how the same level I made feels now. It's very nice. Not perfect, but playable and entertaining. In the next video I will talk about quality of life features I added after starting my closed beta testing program. If you liked the video, consider actually liking the video and subscribing for more videos like it. Bye bye!